Hello, everyone. I am back, and I'd like to present another one of my sister's poems. But before I get started, I want to at least tell you a little bit about my sister, just in case I didn't do it. I don't recall if I did it the last time. She was one of the founders of our beloved non-for-profit organization called SAGA. And we sadly lost her in 2021. And what we decided to do was to create a foundation in her name. And the name of the foundation is called the J.L. Brown Foundation. She exemplified charity. She exemplified caring, encouraging, and as you hear her words, she still speaks of caring and encouraging others. So I'd like to go ahead and read this next poem. It is called A God Woman. So I hope I do justice for her poem. It goes like this. A God woman is pleased with herself, comfortable in her own skin. She respects herself and honors others. For true beauty begins within. She knows exactly who she is and walks purposely each day. She does not seek her definition from another, nor expect others to know what she cannot say. She speaks her needs with wisdom, with confidence, grace, and care, without filthiness nor foolish talking. Her speech reflects the Lord she bears. Her voice is not diminished by fear. She knows her worth is rare. She stands firm in God's purpose, knowing his love is always there. A God woman is hopeful, for she understands the power of love. She gives it freely and sincerely, reflecting her husband above. Yet she knows her love is valued, a treasure precious and divine. And when it's taken for granted, she understands when it's time to realign. A God woman carries inspiration, a measure of holy endurance too. She lifts others towards their God-given purpose. She remembers her past without living there, understands her presence with clarity and grace. And with faith-filled determination, she continues running her kingdom race. A God woman knows God. She walks daily in his light. She knows that with God, all things are possible, and his presence makes every burden light. She understands that life without God leaves many wondering and lost, but with him she finds direction, purpose, and peace, purchased through the precious blood of the Lamb at great cost. A God woman does not fear tomorrow because of yesterday's pain. She understands that every lesson learned was never lived in vain. Her experiences becomes wisdom. Her trials become strength untold, drawing her closer to self-knowledge and a love for herself rooted in God's hold. Above all, she is virtuous. She wears integrity, humility, kindness, and faithfulness, more precious than treasure ever sold. Like the woman of Proverbs, she rises with honor. Her worth far above rubies is known. Her virtuous spirit delights her Lord, and in God's eyes she is praised and shown. So smile, girl, smile. You know God blessed your way. Walk boldly in your purpose and let your light shine every day. Keep on keeping on, beautiful woman. Stand tall. Be faithful and courageous, for you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and with God, he has you going on strong each day.
A God woman is pleased with herself, comfortable in her own skin. She walks in grace and honors others, for true beauty comes from within. She knows exactly who she is and walks with purpose every day. She doesn't need the world's approval, God alone will light her way. She speaks with wisdom, she speaks with grace. She knows her value, and she knows her place. She's a God woman, shining like the morning sun, fearfully and wonderfully made, a daughter of the Holy One. She's a God woman, walking boldly by His plan, standing strong through every season, held within the Father's hand. She understands the power of love and gives it freely from her heart. Reflecting Christ in all she does, the Spirit sets her life apart. When trials come, she doesn't break, her faith grows stronger through the storm. She lifts up others on the journey, helping weary souls transform. She speaks with wisdom, she speaks with wisdom, she speaks with grace, she speaks with grace. She knows her value, and she knows her place. She's a God woman, shining like the morning sun, fearfully and wonderfully made, a daughter of the Holy One. She's a God woman, walking boldly by His plan, standing strong through every season, held within the Father's hand. She remembers where she's been, but she doesn't live there anymore. Every lesson made her stronger, every trial opened heaven's door. She knows her worth is far above rubies, more precious than silver and gold. She's clothed in strength and dignity, a testimony to behold. She's a God woman, shining like the morning sun, fearfully and wonderfully made, a daughter of the Holy One. She's a God woman, walking boldly by His plan, standing strong through every season, held within the Father's hand. So smile, beautiful woman, let your light shine bright today. Walk boldly in your purpose, and let God lead the way. Keep on keeping on, remain faithful, brave and strong, for with God you've had it going on all along.